Now the thing is, are we ever going to see an era like we saw in the 80s and early 90s again? Well, that is totally up in the air. Because like anybody else, I'm probably just going to have to, well, and I'm pretty sure everybody's just going to have to resort to doing torrents and going to places like Mega Upload and stuff like that and cartoonworld.org and trying to download what we can. Because I don't know if we'll ever see an era like that again. Because right now it's about, what, 3:01. Usually about this time, back in the 80s and early 90s, you had cartoons on in syndication that was some of the, like I said, some of the best. Nowadays you see nothing but talk shows and movies. So again, the question is, will we ever see an era like that? I can't tell you. I don't know. You know, some people are saying that there are syndicated networks, digital sub-channels out there that allow you to watch these cartoons again as if they never left. That's cool and everything, but it all depends on the time frames. Like here in the Central Valley region, you can only watch shows like Heathcliff and Inspector Gadget at 4 o'clock and 4:30 in the morning. How does that help if you're asleep? You know, it doesn't. It doesn't help out at all. And the only way nowadays that people get to watch these movies and stuff is if they rent them as part of the box set or they buy them. Or like I said, they go to places like a torrent and download the torrent. Or they go to places like megaupload.com and download them, or cartoonworld.org and download them. That's the only way they'll get to watch them again. And that is why I'm doing what I'm going to do with that DVD that I'm going to make. So that when I feel like it, I'll be able to be like, now this, I'll be able to watch it and be like, now this is what, you know, animation's all about. But honestly, I don't know if we'll ever see an era like this again. If we do, then hey, that'd be great. If we don't, we don't. You know, and I'll be honest with you. I honestly think that what should be done is they should make a digital sub-channel which showcases every animation from every cartoon from the 80s, early 90s, and even the 70s. Sort of a digital sub-channel 24/7 animation network for cartoons of the 80s and early 90s and 70s. That way we can have our channels again. We can have our shows again. But will that ever happen? Possibly. That would probably be the only way, because when you think about it, folks, you have, again, like I said, you have all these digital sub-channels of all these syndicated or network stations showcasing all these shows now at different times and different blocks. Could a 24-hour digital sub-channel of all animation be around the corner? Hopefully it will be. Because I guarantee you, if something like that ever gets made, where you could once again feel like you're a child again, back in the 80s and early 90s, where you could watch shows like the Silverhawks, like He-Man and She-Ra, like Transformers, like G.I. Joe, like Mask and Jason the Wheeled Warriors and the Centurions. If that ever happens, that'll be probably the best network anybody's ever come up with, the best digital sub-channel anybody's come up with. And I guarantee you, that channel would get more viewers than people think. And that to me would be the only way we'd see another era like this again. But will we see it? Again, I don't know, only time will tell. But right now the only way we can do it, like I said, is through torrents, going to places like cartoonworld.org, megaupload.com, and places like that. Maybe even renting the DVDs or something. But that's the only way to me, folks, that we'll be able to see stuff like this again. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Tell me what you guys think. Give me your thoughts on it. And I'll talk to you later.